It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. There's always something special about snowfall at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And away we go from Wisconsin. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Buys time, rolling right. Has a man, it's Brown. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go.
Love gonna air this out to start. This finds Dowd. And he's gonna get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 13.
Recovered by the receiving team.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Another carry for Robinson. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They're running the option, short side. No, and he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Daniels from the pistol. He's on the move. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately they go for 2. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. I know the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision and those points.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Right, 97.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Come on, set.
And they're going for this. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Now the Commanders lining up for another 2-point try.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick-six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down, ball at the 36.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Shot. 17. Hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. First down throw, here's Love. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Let's go now. Hut.
Play fake, it's Love. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Set. Ready. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go. Set.
Love from the gun. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
handoff. Here's Jacobs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 23. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go now.
Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win. They can hang on to their lead through the 4th. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
A 31-yard attempt.
Fields it, and he's going to run this one back for the end zone. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
By 60. Set.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're gonna have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down. Ready.
From the 27. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Come on. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. That's grabbed inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's another Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Love to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. To throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that first down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Looking to throw it. That finds Jacobs complete. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Jacobs, and he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
He will not get in for 2, but this might not be their only shot at it. Looked like a defender jumped, and there's a flag down. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Again, Daniels to the air. He rolls to his right. A bit of desperation. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. So this is a Packers win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.